Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're with Jeff, and today, this is a redo of a video that I was going to release, but new information has come out, and, well, I didn't like how I kind of went that, because I kind of went with what the baseline story was instead of what the real deal was. So here's round two of the redo. What story is that? Well, it has to do with the censorship of the Washington Post. Now, yes, this has to do with the Hunter Biden situation and the emails and all that, and look, there's things going back and forth. There's breaking news on that, and it's kind of the October surprise, but you know what? That isn't the thing that, should concern people of the fandom menace. What should concern is the blatant, bare naked censorship of the New York Post, one of the oldest still in circulation newspapers. So this isn't some fake news junket bullshit. This is a real deal, one of the oldest news agencies in the land being outright censored by big tech, as in Twitter, Facebook, all of them. They are shutting this story down. You can't even DM it on Twitter. They will block it. You can't even talk about it. Well, of course, it has the Streisand effect, but it's just, stuff that's been happening to a lot of content creators where, they've been shadow banned, quieted, blocked, banned, and all that. Well, now it's actually happening to a major media corporation. And anybody who tries to talk about it, like the White House press secretary had her account locked. The New York Post had its official Twitter account locked. What? This is just astounding to me, the amount of censorship that's going on here. Now, look, I know we can get into the political part, but it's time for people to rise up and push back against this. It's time to make the government take notice that big tech basically operates with no rules. That they still cling to, Communication Decency Act, Article 230, where they profane to be a platform while acting like a publisher and just being allowed to get away with it. And it's time for this to stop. And what's worse, there was a demonstration protesting freedom of speech against big tech in San Francisco. Yes, my friends, people are starting to speak up for free speech. A black man was protesting for his rights to have the right to speak. Guess who showed up? Antifa. Antifa literally knocked his teeth out. They beat this man. And what gets even better? Twitter and Instagram banned him for daring to speak out for his right to speak. See, he wasn't protesting for Black Lives Matter. He wasn't protesting for this. He was protesting his right to speak freely. That's it. That's all this black man did. Protest for his right under the Constitution, under the First Amendment. And this man was attacked by Antifa. Antifa! The people who scream they're anti-fascist. Literally supporting fascist implementations by big corporate media. The very people they want to tax and get rid of, they were sitting there defending. And some people had the fucking nerve, to accuse this black man of being a Nazi brown shirt, equating him to that. A man demanding his voice be heard, and suddenly he's a Nazi. According to some people on Reddit. If you want the better story, I suggest you go to Tim Pool. Because I saw the story and was like, my God. What in the fucking world is this nonsense? This man was demanding his rights under the Constitution, the right that I'm using to make my video so I can be heard. Granted, not many people will hear this video, though I hope you all will share around this video and speak the truth to power, the power of big tech who are trying to silence all of us. This This is the insanity. This is the Orwellian nightmare we're all warned about that the left has pivoted to. You see, what I find most hysterical are, before I let this video go, is 20 years ago, the left would be standing behind this man who had his teeth punched in. They would be protesting for their right to speak. Now they're attacking people who want the right to speak because it's not what the left wants them to say. Like, I was responding to this person on Twitter. He's a guitarist, apparently award-winning. I think his name's Gideon. I don't particularly know the man, but he brought up a point, and I was like, so when was the First Amendment rewritten, and why don't we know about this? And he was like, right? So people are starting to wake up to this nonsense. I hope the government actually gets off its lazy ass to do something, but I highly doubt it. And I think it's high time that Donald Trump got up off his ass and realized the FCC is a bureaucratic function he has total control over. It's time for him to write an executive order stripping out the protections for those who will become a publisher, not a platform. It's time to hard delineate and tell Twitter and Facebook, step over this line one more time. Your ass is grass, and the people of the United States are lawnmowers. I'm Jeff. I'll catch you next.